What's up, y'all? This is episode 3 of Talks of a Wallflower, and let's get into it. So the first thing I want to get into is Neyo and his allegedly 4 wives, I guess. He had 3 and then he added another one, and he showcased her like 2 weeks ago. But I just wanted to talk about it because I'm just like, who would expect Neyo to even be like that? Like, nigga wears fedoras and he sings pop music. Like, come on now. Like, nigga, nobody would expect Neyo to even want to have multiple wives. Like, that shit crazy as fuck to me. And then it's the simple fact that he's talking about, and I know you guys have seen like the Breakfast Club interview where he's talking about how he won't care if he show it to his kids or not. Like, if he bring all 4 of those women away, not away, but to his kids.
Do your kids have questions about that? About your relationship?
Of course they do, and I answer them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Honesty. Again, I'm not lying to nobody, not even my children. Hey, this is daddy's girlfriend, and so is that, and so is that, and so is that.
You got no problem.
She gonna make you some cereal, and she gonna cook lunch, and she gonna wash your clothes, and it's all good. And it's family, it's community.
Well, Neo's
and like show that. I don't feel like that's something you need to show to your kids. Like, from a man's perspective, if you had a daughter, would you want that to be something that your daughter knows is okay? Like, would you want your daughter to be a part of a polyamorous relationship? Like, let me know. Because me personally, I wouldn't want my daughter to be a part of a polyamorous relationship or a polyamorous or whatever it's called, a poly relationship. I would not want my daughter to be a part of that. So it's just like, if you introduce your kids to that, they're going to think that's okay. And if you step out of the shoes of being the man of the poly relationship and step in the shoes of being a father, you would see that that's not something that you want to like introduce to your kids. Like, come on now. And to be, how old are you? Like, let me see how old Neyo is, because we just need to look this up. Because, babe, me personally, I feel like you too old for that. And I just can't get myself away. What's that song called? I just can't stop. I just can't pull myself away. I'm sorry, I had to sing for y'all while I found his age. Baby, he is 5 years from 50. He's 45. He's a Libra. Okay. That's all we had to say. That's all I had to see. Like, he's a Libra. Y'all, I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra woman, but these Libra men be a little bit different. Motherfuckers is diabolical. Very diabolical. Very arrogant. Very narcissistic. Just, I wouldn't recommend them. And I don't even like to talk about Libras in a bad way because I'm a Libra, but like, the men get like a whole different rep. They make all Libras look bad, and I just don't understand why, but they just do. They just make us all look bad. But would you guys be okay with that? Would you even want to be in a polyamorous relationship? Like, comment below. Would you ever be in a poly relationship? Would you ever be in one? I just need to know that. I just need to know would y'all ever be in one, because me personally, I wouldn't. And me personally, I wouldn't even want to be around kids if I'm even in a relationship like that. Let's be honest. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to talk about these hotels as well, y'all. These hotels. I know y'all are hearing about, I don't even think I even heard about this, how they're making the bars with no circle in the middle. It's literally like a round outside rim of the soap. And then that's it. Like, they aren't making it with the middles, but I guess it's understandable because, I mean, when you do rub a bar of soap, you do use the outside and leave the little small middle part. But I mean, I like it. I feel like it's efficient. It makes sense. I mean, if you're not going to be there that long, then yeah, I mean, I feel like it's good enough for one night. A shower in the morning, a shower at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's enough, but it's just weird. And the only reason I want to talk about it is because the comment under the thread post said, and allegedly, because I don't work there, but allegedly Hilton takes their used soap, send it to a soap processor, and then the soap processor breaks down all the used soap, puts it through a sanitation process. I don't give a fuck how many times it is sanitized. I don't care. I will never use it. But anyways, puts it through a sanitation process. And then through the sanitation process, creates another bar of soap. I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I do feel like that is very, very, very disgusting. Very nasty. Because it's like, I've saw on Twitter, I'm not going to say all white people went on TikTok, but some white people don't use rags when they wash the body. I'm pretty sure some black people don't either. Hell. But some people in general don't use rags when they wash their body. So if you don't use a rag when you wash your body, you don't use a loofah, you don't use anything. So what do you think you're using when you wash your body? What do you think they're using? Not you, but what do you think they're using? Oh, okay. Okay. They're using that fucking bar. Very nasty, very not demure, very trifling, if you ask me. Because why are you rubbing your body down with the bar of soap? Okay, I understand that's what the bar of soap is for, but if you know other people are using that soap, that's how I feel about like I can't even pronounce it. Y'all know I'm bad at pronouncing words. Communicable bars of soap that be in the bathroom, and you pick the bar of soap up and you rub your hands. You see why they don't have that? We all know why they don't have that. Because that's disgusting. You're literally wiping your hands with whatever the last person had on their hands. That's why motherfuckers start using like handless soap dispensaries and stuff like that, because it's disgusting. Like, you're literally wiping your hands together with more germs. Like, I don't think anybody realizes that. And I don't care how many times it's sanitized. I just don't care. I don't trust it. I will never trust it. And that just makes me not want to go to a hotel and use their soap, even though I don't. But if it came to a point where I had to, like say I forgot my shit, where it has been times where I have forgot my stuff, I know damn well I'm finna go to not McDonald's, but Walmart, Family Dollar, and go get me some soap. Because after I found that out, maybe it's just the Hilton. I hope it's not the other hotels. I'm gonna have to look that up, y'all. And if I do, I'm gonna insert it in this video. But I just really hope that it's not every hotel. And if it's allegedly the Hilton, I just really hope that they see this video. And if it's people that's commenting on this video as well, to let them know that that's very disgusting and they should stop doing that. And if they're trying to be eco-friendly or cost efficient, that's disgusting. But at the same time, hotels are very disgusting as well, because I know y'all have heard about the blue light trick, where if you shine it on the bed or anything in the hotel room, you can tell they genuinely cleaned up the bed. Like, it'd be pee, poop, semen, all in the bed. Y'all should really watch them blue light videos of hotels, and you will really see like what's going on, like, and bed bugs. So the soap doesn't sound too far-fetched, but it does give the vibes of, here girl, the last customer left their toothbrush here, but because we aren't giving out complimentary toothbrushes and you forgot your toothbrush, you might as well just use they shit. That's what it's given to me. Maybe it's an exaggeration, but that's just how I feel about it. Like, a reused, oh my god. Okay, I'm off of that, because that's the end of that. Speaking of reusing and rebrand, let's think about rebranding. How they rebrand them bars of soap with reused pieces of soap from each room in that hotel room. PrettyLittleThings rebranded themselves as well. And how did they rebrand themselves? They rebranded themselves by giving us Great Depression clothes. Okay? And I only call it Great Depression clothes because they switched from BBL culture so quick to just bland neutral colors. And I maybe they're trying to be like the site for girls where we can get our work clothes from, but it's giving PLT was telling us that we need to get a motherfucking 9 to 5. Like, and I'm not gonna not claps for that, but like, claps just the simple fact that BBL culture is getting out the picture. Like, I'm tired of BBL culture. I don't know if y'all starting to realize, but some of these motherfuckers are starting to look crazy as hell, weird as fuck, legs small as hell, ass big as fuck. I know y'all didn't seen that, and it's just starting to get out of hand, especially with the face filters. I'm excited that the girlies are starting to get back into the natural vibes, because I mean, like, being 90s fine and early 2000s fine is not a bad thing. Not having a fat ass or the flattest stomach is not a bad thing. Like, y'all see my ass is over here gaining weight too. Like, I have PCOS. I cannot help that I'm gaining weight. I cannot help that my weight fluctuates. But at the same time, I'm not gonna let somebody on the internet tell me what the fuck I need to do with my body. So I can commend Pretty Little Things, or PLT, for getting that out of our heads, that we don't have to wear BBL clothes or have that type of body. But as well, I did notice on PLT that they also took away a lot of their black models. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do see that they did take away a lot of their black models, or a lot of their more curvier models. It's more model-esque type of vibes now on their platform. I don't know what else to say about that, because I don't really like it. It's giving capitalism, it's giving Great Depression, it's giving we're finna go into war, so we need to all wear neutral colors. Like, it's just not giving what PLT used to give, because PLT used to give. I mean, they still got some of their stuff, but it's really giving like, we just need to get the fuck up and go to work. That's what it's giving. And what's Rick Ross' baby mama name? I gotta look that up, y'all. Hold on. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me sing a little song for y'all while I look it up. Come closer.
A few moments later.
Come closer. Y'all, hold on. Oh, hell no. Hold on. I done looked up his mama. Baby mom. Tia Kemp. I'm sorry, y'all. We should all know who the fuck Tia Kemp is. I just cannot get her name in my head for the life of me. But shit, I have a fucking memory of a grape. So PCOS brain be making me a little groggy a little bit. But like Tia Kemp said, BBLs is not for 9 to 5s. You look crazy as fuck walking around your 9 to 5 with a BBL. BBL is for the bitches that be getting flued out, getting fucked, and shaking their ass on a pole, or like IG baddies, influencer type vibes. I don't feel like BBLs is for women that work a regular 9 to 5, because honestly, me personally, I used to work in ABA, which is with autistic kids. If I was a parent and my kid was autistic, okay, granted, anybody can have a fucking job, but why are you around all these kids with a motherfucking BBL and big ass lips? Why are you doing this? You in the wrong crowd. Or why are you working at the gas station with a motherfucking BBL? That shit don't make sense to me. Why is you in Walmart, Kroger's, Sprouts, HEB with a BBL? Your priorities is fucked up. So, like I said, I don't feel like BBLs is for the culture anymore. Me personally, I would get a skinny BBL, okay, y'all? I'll give me a little skinny BBL. But just the full-fledged bitch, hell no. That's all I got to say about that. That's all I'm going to say on that. But how do y'all feel about the PLT rebrand? I'll have a short on my YouTube that you guys can vote on. You can also comment on how you guys feel about it below. It don't really matter. I don't really like it, but that's out there. I don't give a fuck. Also, I want to get into this 150 squabble. And 150 squabble, you're probably asking, what am I talking about? Or some of you hosts probably know what I'm talking about, because y'all probably as messy as me. But this 150 squabble about this hairstylist that dragged that 15-year-old girl from the front of the door of the salon to her back to her suite because she felt like the girl was trying to run off on her. And now she's in jail. And I'm very happy about that, because why do you think that you could get away with something like that? And then you post it on social media. Like, when you post stuff on social media, you act like you're not going to have consequences, but you're going to have consequences with everything that you do. So, I'm not too sure on what she thought she was going to get out of that. Maybe because a week prior she did go viral. So maybe she felt like this is my moment to go viral again. Maybe she's famous on TikTok. I ain't do too much research on her because I ain't really like how she did that, girl. But she did go viral. Because I remember seeing her probably like a week or two before that video even happened, about how she just bought a Benz and an apartment at 18, fresh out of high school. Taps to that, babe, because that's very good at 18. Because at 18 I was not doing that. But sometimes that shit gets to your head. And then it's the simple fact that the brother just sent the money to the wrong Cash App. And then the mom said that she'll pay her back in 2 weeks. And then the simple fact that she said that she'll pay her back in 2 weeks, but okay, cool, whatever. And then you cut the hairstyle out. And then you still proceeded to post it. That just doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. I done lost my train of thought, y'all. Oh, she had the card information, charged the card, and then refunded her the $150. So if you had the card information from the deposit, why the fuck you just ain't charged the card when her ass is trying to run off? That's what I'm saying. Like, you did all that. The baby's 15. She's a minor. And imagine being 15. You're just fresh into high school. You probably just finna turn 16. So you still fresh into high school. Your sophomore, freshman year, you still fresh as hell. And you see yourself getting dragged all across the internet. That shit crazy as fuck. I feel for that little girl. Like, being in a position where you're like made fun of on the internet is not a good feeling. So I feel for her. I don't know if she was trying to get off, but girl, at the same time, you're 15. You're just trying to figure yourself out. I feel for you. Like, I'm not even gonna side with the hairstylist. My family is full of hairstylists on both sides. So the fact that that even happened is crazy. And I don't give a fuck who you are, nigga, bitch. You doing my hair? You think you gonna drag me by my head and pull me back into the suite? You're not. We gonna be in that whole squabbling. That's why I named it a 150 squabble up. Like, what are you talking about? Like, hell no. Nah. And let's get into another squabble. I'm not even going to make it a squabble because I don't want to make it a squabble, but I really feel like it's brewing. It's brewing. You know how like Nicki and Cardi fans is against each other? I feel like the Doechii and the Ice Spice fans are next in line of having some type of beef. And I only say that because I'm not trying to start no beef because I don't feel like it's going to be no beef. Well, it probably is some beef because I know y'all saw what Ice Spice said about Doechii. And if you haven't, I'm going to read it to you guys. Okay. Hold on just 1 second. Got it. This is the first time that I've actually have been able to find my screenshots on time. So I'm very excited about that. Okay. So you remember when Ice Spice friend had exposed her on Twitter because girl said she was having a manic phase. I don't believe that shit. I really genuinely just feel like you were jealous. And yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Her friend exposed her and was showing everything that Ice Spice was saying about everybody. And it was so bad. Like, it was so bad. She even lost her friend Cleo. And Cleo is a hard ass bitch. I keep moving, y'all. I know that shit is annoying. Cleo is a hard ass bitch. I love her rap. I love her music. And she's very pretty. And she's real. Like, I used to watch her videos all the time, even before Ice Spice. So, and I really feel like Cleo is more, well, I wouldn't say Cleo is more known than Ice Spice, but Cleo has been around longer than Ice Spice, in my opinion. So yeah, but I don't know who the girl is that exposed Ice Spice. I don't remember her name, honestly. She's really kind of irrelevant. Okay, let's get into the screenshots. All right, so Ice Spice said allegedly, and this is about Doechii. She said, and this is Ice's second phone. And then she'll be like, I'm dark skinned, so I always have to work harder than everybody else, with the drilling emoji and the gun emoji to the head. But the exposer said, and actually I'm lying, her single went really well. And she said, and Ice Spice said second to last. And she said it's partially true. And they said they hate the song. And then she said, which I understand, but let's not act like she's not one of those chosen dark skins, because she does benefit from pretty privilege, but still, for being skinny, booty drop. Okay. All right. So honestly, y'all, I don't know what the fuck Ice Spice was trying to say. Okay, cool. Granted, she called her pretty. Cool. Doechii is very pretty. I know y'all didn't see her consistently everywhere. Doechii is very, very pretty. So let's not act like Doechii is very, very pretty. Also, I love Doechii, but this is not no biased, as I'm very unbiased. But all I'm gonna say is, when you talk about people, or when you talk about stuff that don't got shit to do with you, you just want to talk about people, it always comes back around. Okay. And you want to know how I know it comes back around? Karma. And you want to know what the karma is? Paris Fashion Week. And how is that karma? Because for one, Doechii look good as fuck. Ice Spice looked a mess. And I got what Ice Spice was trying to do, because it did look cute, like the Kill Bill type of vibes. Cute. Got it. Cool. But what is she going through? The shit's not cute. At the Vanity Fair, she didn't look all that nice. She looked very basic. After Cleo said that, stop stealing my style, allegedly, Ice Spice style has changed completely. So, also, Ice Spice music is kind of flopping as compared to Doechii is becoming a sensational star. But that's neither here nor there. People on Twitter are also talking about how Doechii is some type of industry plant. I don't see that for myself, because she has been making music for a long time. I think you're just not used to people actually having like overnight successes, because it's not rare, because people go viral all the time, but I don't think I have seen that genuinely in like music. Because I know like some of the artists that y'all listen to them for years, and then they blow up. That's the same with her. So I feel like that's everybody, but I just think y'all just not used to seeing an artist everywhere, honestly. And also her team is really good. TDE, all them are very good at what they do when it comes to marketing and whatnot. I feel like that's the fucking record label Ari Lennox should have went to, and not Dreamville. Because Dreamville is cool or whatever, and they don't make bad music, but I also don't feel like they have good marketing. I feel like they let their people music speak for themselves. The only person that can genuinely say like their music speaks for themselves is probably Jid or JID. I cannot pronounce his name, and J. Cole. Other than that, I don't feel like you can do that with everybody that is a part of your record deal, but whatever. Now let's get into this beef with, who is it? DDG. My bad, y'all. DDG and Halle. So last night at 6:31 p.m., DDG literally said, been fighting to see my son for months now. Shout out to all the dads who tried their best to be there. This shit sucks. But then he deleted it, because we all know that's a fucking lie. You can sit here, he said on his stream, and I'm going to put that up there too. Basically, he said on his stream how he's only allowed to see the baby if the baby is not the baby, if him and Halle are on good terms. And I feel like
Behind closed doors, I have not been able to see my son. Only if we on perfect terms and she around is cool. But if we not, I don't get to see him. I don't care to do girl content, whatever the fuck. That has nothing to do with anything that's work. That has nothing to do with me wanting to be around my son, like whatsoever. I don't give a fuck who she fucking, who she talk to, who her nigga is, who she fucking.
It could be hoopla, it could not be hoopla, whichever. But at the same time, you post your son so much on, you bring him on your stream so much that it's hard to genuinely believe your allegations. You know, it's really hard to believe these allegations. Plus, this nigga just had a picture with him, and he just posted it not too long ago. I think like a day or two ago. On the 4th, it's the 7th, so 3 days ago, like I said. So how much can you really say that? And I'm going to read to y'all what people are saying about it, because yeah, I just need y'all to understand how people are feeling about this, and knowing that I'm not tripping, because I do genuinely feel like he's tweaking. Y'all can tell me if y'all are tweaking, or like if he's tweaking or not. I feel like he's tweaking and he's just doing that for attention. I do feel like sometimes he might be using Halo for attention, views, and all that. And plus, he was literally just with his cousin Vaughn when he did that weird ass shit on stream and pulled Vaughn's hoodie off his head, knowing Vaughn probably don't have a haircut or just going through something. Like that shit was so weird to me. But anyways, somebody said he got to take her to court and not the internet. True. And then somebody else said there is always two sides to a story: his story, her story, and the truth. And I do know who the truth goes to. I think we all know who the truth goes to, and we all know who's the liar. But that's neither here nor there. Somebody said he's a narcissist. And then somebody else said, wow, DDG, you are a really sick motherfucker. You never gave a fuck about her. It's always about clout chasing. I hate she had to figure it out this way. You post Halo all over your social media, but we were supposed to believe she keeps you. Oh, and we were supposed to believe she keeps you from him. Bye. Y'all, I'm a little tipsy, and I hope I'm pretty sure y'all can tell by now, but yeah, I don't believe that shit one bit, and I am like, I am going to add the video up in here so y'all can see it. And I'm pretty sure y'all can get your own take from that, because it's not too much I can say about that. And then somebody else said, this is my last tweet for about that: DDG is so weird that he documents Halo's entire life, but suddenly he's been fighting to see him for months. What's wrong with that guy? Yeah. So, like I said, he put it on Twitter and he posted on his stream about how he can only see his son when they're on good terms. But I feel like we don't know if that's true or not. We don't know what you really do, because you do a lot of stuff for clout. So how can we genuinely know if that's true or not? And you see, Halle ain't said nothing. She ain't said shit. Halle ain't said shit. I keep calling her Halle. Halle ain't said shit. So, like, but she never says anything. The only time she was genuinely problematic was when his first time bringing Halo on to Tyson that stuff. That was the first time. Other than I've never seen her genuinely say anything. But that's neither here nor there. And that also goes into like, what price would you pay for love? Even though they say love doesn't cost a thing, what price would you pay for love? Because I mean, like, it's a lot of sacrifices that comes into love. And I do feel like when you do make a commitment and you end up having kids with somebody, you feel like you're in love with that person, and then you realize, damn, I'm not really in love with that person. Is that the price that you really want to pay? So that's all I got for today. And that's all I want to say. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Talks of a Wallflower. And you can also listen to this podcast on Amazon, Spotify, iHeart, Apple, and I think that's it. I think those are the only sites. And also on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. And thank you for watching.